for the Spurs. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off. Very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their.
Sorry, I'm just doing some settings to get some music on my PlayStation.
Direction. So I.
So, have you found a job yet? Yeah, I've been fishing golf balls out of the pond and selling them. Cool, you got this for Birdie, right? Nice playing. I'll see you next week. All right, later, dude. Keep crushing it.
Okay, maybe it won't work. Oh, well, no.
Expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
All's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Malone comes in for Jalen Green. And one thing to note, NP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And NP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
They get the rebound. Şengün, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 6.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Paul passes to Sochan. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Hands it from downtown. Vassell's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And he's going up for the alley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by NP.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. Barnes passes to Paul. Wembanyama high post. Over Şengün. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Grizzlies.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Paul for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups.
Bad shot selection.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Paul out there with Fox. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Barnes, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wemby, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Paul against Malone. From past the arc. MP showing the range.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Fox kicks to Paul. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 10. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Paul passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Fox. Johnson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the screen. And that one's good. MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Paul passes to Mamu Kelishvili. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. Timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson sets the pick for MP. From the top of the key, he buries it. MP's got 15 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Vassell. And Vassell with the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
The 3 from MP. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Castle, guarded by Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on an upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become
a star. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Ball looking over the floor. To the paint. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Houston Rockets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few.
And that's all for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're checked in for Vassell. And a change for the Rockets. Malone's checked in for Brooks. MP outside. Thompson in the post. Defended by Sohan. The lead now in single digits. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, Van Vliet will make you pay from downtown.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Alperen Şengün. Malone is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the 4.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
MP outside.